presentation is about learning environments of the future. I would like to present 3 changes that will happen to learning environments of the future. The first change will be the transition from textbooks and loose leaf to a paperless classroom. The second change is the disappearance of the physical classroom as we have known it for the past 100 years, and the integration of virtual environments. Lastly, I'd like to speak about the change in the acquisition and management of knowledge. According to Johnson, Smith, Willis, Levine, and Hayward, heavy textbooks printed on paper will become obsolete. We are moving towards paperless learning environments, where instead of going to the library or signing out textbooks, students will be provided with a laptop and wireless access. According to the Horizon Report, students are enjoying the availability of ebooks. Instead of using ebooks as digital representations of the traditional books, learners will be able to participate in the rich interactions and experiences that ebooks have to offer, such as animations and links to related material. It is important to realize that we will not simply be replacing words on paper with words on screen. If we try to do this, our efforts will fail. The future learning environment will be created to support the acquisition of competencies rather than the accumulation of knowledge. Mobile devices are and will continue to become more user-friendly and provide learners with the ability to access information, social networking sites, and other tools, enabling productivity. Schools and policymakers will be changing their curriculum to focus on developing the necessary skills to find, process, and manage information, and to confidently, efficiently, and critically use technologies to achieve their objectives. According to the Horizon Report, mobiles are the preferred method of accessing resources and are a cheaper and less heavy alternative to laptops. The skills of information management and mobile computing will also be important to teachers as they teach in a learning environment that is consistently provided with new technologies. The second theme is the disappearance of classrooms. Educational technology has been rapidly changing and is currently being integrated in a variety of ways. Even so, the physical classroom and the hierarchy of education have remained remarkably consistent over hundreds of years. Physical classrooms are currently being reevaluated by policymakers to decide if they are still useful in supporting student learning. Classrooms of the future will not exist within the physical boundaries in which they currently exist, and the concept of learning through games continues to become increasingly popular. In order for all these technologies to be implemented, teachers must abandon education as they have known it and adopt new methodologies and practices. In the near future, Tomi suggests that in the year 2020, the classroom will extend to the home. Tomi also suggests that parents who have access to technology will have the opportunity to become more active in their child's learning process. In higher education, the need to attend a physical classroom will disappear. According to Glenn, lectures will be filmed with multiple cameras and a sound mixer and can be up online, ready to watch via YouTube or another video sharing site in less than 30 minutes. In the future, technologies such as simulations, virtual environments, and others will play a much more important role, providing new experiences and platforms for learning and assessment. Currently, learners are interacting around the world via texting, social networking sites, blogs, and other technologies. But in the future, the norm will be the interaction within virtual worlds. Students' learning will be enhanced by virtual simulations and interactions in real time with other learners from around the globe. There will still be a need for teachers and tutors, but the roles they will play will be changing. According to Puni and Kavira, teachers and tutors will be working more closely with students, parents, and other education providers to create and co-create learning environments to support student learning. The third theme is the acquisition of management of knowledge. As information becomes more and more available and accessible, The aim of education will be shifting away from learning basic facts and computational skills out of context and towards the skills necessary to find, analyze, and apply this information. According to Puni and Kabira, many educational institutions are based on fulfilling the needs of the past industrial society. With changes occurring to the expectations of the labor market, the way learning and education is conducted needs to undergo major changes, which may necessitate the rethinking of our basic understanding of knowledge and knowledge acquisition. Future learning will be able to incorporate a vast variety of authentic learning experiences that enable the co-creation of learning experiences between the learner and the experience provider. Learning activities will also become more tailored to the individual student, giving them a more active role in what and how they learn. Assessment will become based on the competency of the student and what they have accomplished, rather than the current forms of assessment employed in today's classroom. In the future, a lot of knowledge will be acquired by means of virtual environments, simulations, and games. Educators of the past have not included non-educational games in their classrooms, but in the future, these non-educational games will be used to teach students social interaction and maintaining institutions. Learners of the future will have the opportunity to learn on their own in every aspect of their lives and on their own schedule, using a device of their choice. Virtual worlds and virtual realities are already becoming integrated into many schools around the world, and they allow for the integration of content to support numerous subjects and contexts. In the future, these worlds will be available to all schools and used by the majority of educators. Thank you for listening to this presentation.